ultra wide. I like to call it the hyper wide setup. And then go show you some of the hardware and everything else I've got. Fanatec wheel. Got the BMW E36 gauge cluster with the actual dashboard, and then center console as well. The shifter. Hold on a second. So, like I'm saying, I'll say center console as well with my microphone and cup holder. E-brake in the actual handbrake position, or handbrake in the e-brake position, whatever. And the gauge cluster is actually functional. 1 second. Jump in the car and and not to mention my volume control is in the actual place where the radio would be. So let's turn the volume up. And start the engine. Oops. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So let me turn this down a minute. Alright. So, common question I hear a lot is, why would I go with triple 49-inch monitors? So, and not just VR. Well, clearly, I've tried VR, and it makes me feel extremely dizzy, very sick, nauseous. It's just not worth it. And people say that you get used to it, but I've not gotten used to it, and it's just not worth it. So, when I'm in the turn, going into a turn, and I'm wondering, all right, where's he at? I can look 90 degrees and look for him all the way halfway down my door, and what I'm not able to see, I can look in my mirror, my other mirror, or even this mirror, or if he's on the other side of me, I can look out the right side of the car. So having that full 180 view is amazing, and no matter what anybody says, that's the reason why you even suggest that I should do VR, is to be able to have a 180 view and have the things like your rear view mirror in the correct position. Look over to your right and see out of the passenger side window. That's why you have VR. Now, for somebody like myself who is not able to, wear a VR headset and get, because I get so dizzy and nauseous and whatever, it's just I'm not able to get acclimated to it. This is the next best thing. I mean, I've got the dash set up and functional gauges and the actual dashboard with the volume control in the actual place where the radio is. I'm planning on enclosing this and putting the actual parts, the BMW parts that go there. I've got the leather shift boot, or whatever you want to call it, that will cover that eventually. Handbrake here, microphone, blah blah blah, whatever. Alright.
Practice is over.
So apparently we're getting kicked out, but let me just, if I can, just show you the function. I'll burn the clutch out first. And I was lucky enough to be able to get the fuel gauge and the engine temp gauge to work as well. Apparently, maybe not the engine temp gauge right now. Maybe I gotta calibrate that again. But, I'm very happy with my setup. And also, you can't really see it right now because I don't, have any other screens up. But this monitor I use for standings, whatever you want to call it, to make sure to see what position I'm in. Because usually for this screen, I look and see, how many incident points that screen, or the tire temperature, whatever. So I like to keep this screen up here as the standings, because it's ever changing. And this screen, for whatever reason, just doesn't update as quickly if you have SimHub, then you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, what all the other stuff that every other YouTuber says, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe. I try and make race videos semi-frequently. And if you have any other questions, concerns, or would like to see anything specific, let me know, and I will try and make a video of it for you guys as well. All right, thank you. Have a good night.